In the 7th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, God says that a human being should surrender herself or himself before God. Lord Krishna says to Arjun that he will explain the nature of knowledge to Arjun so that nothing remains a mystery. He says that understanding God is the rarest of the rare act. It is the rarest of the rare act. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intellect and ego. These 8 together constitute separate material energies. And above all these, there is a super soul. There is super energy, which we may call God. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intellect and ego. These are the 8 energies, and above these 8 energies, there is God. Thus Lord Krishna describes his magnificent form to Arjun. Everything rests on me like pearls strung on a thread. जैसे माला में मोतियां पिरोई जाती हैं, everything is strung on a thread, the thread that is God. The words of Lord Krishna cannot be described in any other words. He says, I am the taste in water, the light in the sun and the moon, the sacred syllable Om in the Vedas, the sound in ether and the ability in man. I am the original fragrance of earth, the heat in fire, the life in all beings, and the discipline in ascetics. God is the best in everything. The best in everything is God. In everything and everyone. The seed of all creation, the wisdom of the wise, the power of the glorious, the strength of the strong, and the virtue of the virtuous. All this is God. Everything emanates from God. They all exist in Him. People are deluded by the 3 gunas, and that is why they are not able to see the true nature of God. They are foolish, demonic people who do not surrender before God. There are people who by nature question God, and we don't have to indulge with such people. The pious worship God for 4 reasons. Lord Krishna is very clear, very practical, in a very worldly, in a very realistic manner he has described that people turn to God for 4 reasons. To overcome a problem, कोई समस्या आई तो भगवान को याद किया, इसको ठीक कर दीजिए. To get wealth, पैसा, दौलत पाने के लिए. To inquire, कुछ पता करने के लिए, जिज्ञासा. And above all these, those who are seeking supreme knowledge. There are 4 categories of people: those who turn to God for a problem, for solving a problem. Then there are those who want to get wealth. Then there are those who want to inquire. And above all these are those rare people who turn to God for knowing God, for getting the supreme knowledge. They are the best. Those with material desires worship God in various ways according to their nature. Everybody is free to worship God in whatever manner they want. There is no prescribed rule. an individual is free to approach God in the manner he or she wants. Men of small intelligence worship the demigods, and the results of such worship are temporary. Those who worship the gods attain the gods, and those who worship me, the Supreme God, they attain me. जाकी रही भावना जैसी. If you are worshipping the demigods, the smaller gods, for smaller benefits, you'll get that. If you are worshipping the Supreme Soul for the supreme knowledge, you will get that. What you seek is seeking you. Whatever you seek is seeking you back. Human beings are bewildered by the dualities of desire and hate. Clarity of vision comes only when one rises above desire and hate. And the journey to achieve God continues through several lives. It's not a tale of one life. Whatever we have deposited in this life goes to the next life. And those who strive for the supreme knowledge, those who strive for God, the ultimate reality, finally achieve that status. They become one with God. So the 7th chapter is a very philosophical chapter, and the takeaway, the major takeaway is those 4 kinds of human beings who approach God for 4 different reasons. Now it is for us to decide for what purpose we want to approach God. We should approach Him for the best reason. Why not? So this is how it is. We will continue. Thank you so much.